Welcome back, everybody,
Aw.
to the Flow State Gaming Podcast, episode number 33. Number one upcoming Valorant podcast on the internet. I am, of course, Coulter Fair, aka Astro, and there's three of us tonight.
Let's go!
With me is my good friend Rogan, and we have a rat in the building.
Hello, plus.
It's the legendary rat everybody
Oh.
knows, and you
I
just
have
heard
been-
him.
I have returned.
Oh my
It has been a while.
It's been a
Thinking
long
back
time.
to the Jet episode, one of our worst episodes to date, so we want another one of those.
Yep, I really,
Yeah.
I was here from the very beginning. I think my roots are my roots are intertwined around YouTuber clubs.
All right, we need to be careful of the Jackal. We don't want to let him on loose too much, All right.
Yeah, we don't know where he's gonna go. Episode 33. We're doing a Q&A tonight, which is a little unusual for us. This is our first Q&A. But I think it's gonna go well.
Yeah.
Boys, I'm getting reports of my audio being lower.
Here, I got you. I got you, Daddy.
Well, your audio is trash, dude.
Well,
Get a better mic. Get a better mic.
I'm not a follower like you two,
Well,
little peasants with your little matching headsets.
Hey, just get a
Hey.
better headset.
Just maybe you should join us.
All right, starting off, Coulter, hot drinks, Daddy. What are you sipping on?
Well, nothing yet. I little late to the party. I'm gonna go ahead and add some Eberhard's heavy cream, and that is a sponsor. So you're getting scammed there.
Yeah,
And
for a
then
sponsor.
running the Alive Pour. If you're not here live, you're getting scammed on the podcast. There's a live
As
pour
always.
happening, and so we're running with the Pete's again. The decaf Pete's coffee. It's a decaf house blend. It's lively, sweet, and familiar Latino blend. So
Oh,
Wow.
And-
So you went to
and
the
Coulter
store, you're
Latinos?
saying?
any
you are
Latinos?
so cultured.
Dude, it's honestly insane how cultured I am. I'm obviously topping this with some whip. I don't know if the pod is going to be able to hear that, but the live saw that. So anyway, that's my drink. What do you got going on, Rogan?
Well, I mean, we have the typical, obviously. We have a Taj Mahal white chocolate powder that I've been putting in the coffee. I've looked at it. I know. So if you want to get
Yikes.
cultured, talk to me.
Oh yes.
And dude, it is tasting real good. I just slammed a couple scoops in there, and she's just creamy. So obviously, if you want to be a part of this cream,
Wow.
get here live. Flow_state_gaming.
I
Eric,
guarantee someone just tuned
Eric,
in right when
the-
Rogan was going
the
into that, dude.
infamous rat. Let's go. The infamous rat. What are you sipping on? Are you?
Well,
Do you have
what
anything?
was I sipping on?
Oh my
some
gosh.
Pete's is gone
Oh.
now, but right after some just slapped down some mother's chicken and some pork lo mein, so it is not sitting very well, I must say.
So you're just
Coffee and
you're about to
pork.
explode.
Yeah, she's liquidating my intestines right now.
Are we
so
gonna be
Oh
seeing
my
some
goodness,
FSG live action?
I think you might
All right.
might be
Dude.
We'll
a good
just.
one.
Well, did you go chow mein or fried rice? That's the real question.
dude, pork lo mein every single day.
What is that?
Every single day. It's just like it's like Panda Express's lo mein, or it's like chow mein, but it's just
Okay.
they call it lo
Oh,
mein
I
here.
see. I see.
Well,
It's really nice.
speaking, is anyone cultured in the chat?
Can I get some cultured in the chat?
There's a current poll going on for the live viewers. Who's ready for
Dude.
this pod? 2 people said heck yes.
Yeah,
No,
let's
we're getting
go.
scammed though. We're literally getting scammed though, because if we try to vote yes, you have to put in breadcrumbs to vote yes.
Oh my
I
gosh.
tried to, but then I got scammed 2K breadcrumbs, dude.
2K?
Get
Oh, no, it was-
absolutely
it was-
He's
destroyed.
Wow.
200 breadcrumbs, dude.
Dude, the future
my
currency of the
goodness.
peasant Flow State Gaming is
I'm trying to
breadcrumbs.
make a loaf over here, man.
I know. Guys, we found
Dude.
out 10K breadcrumbs is a loaf.
Yeah,
so
that's-
for the
that's good news.
whales, that's the new lingo.
Yeah, Lingo is the current whale. Can you turn up Eric's audio, dude?
I
they're
already
just, they're
got
just,
Rogan,
that.
They're just,
I already got
I
that,
trust
Coulter.
your-
constant.
You're way behind here.
Anyways, while you guys are fixing his audio, I'll get into my announcements. I know this is a little out of order. Usually Rogan tackles us first, but Eric seems to be having some audio issues.
He should be good.
I don't know.
We'll
Give it a
ask the
test run.
Battlehawk.
Hey, you
I
know
can
what?
turn myself
Well,
up.
No, send your announcements first. We'll let the jury decide if your audio is fine.
Eric?
My announcements?
Oh,
Do I
okay.
have
Yeah.
announcements?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. How was your week? Do you have a good week? Do you play any Valorant?
I played some Valorant, man. Well, first and foremost, I had an interview. And
Like, for a job or what?
for a job, yeah. I was actually applying for a job to work with Rogan, so that would be cool if I got that. But other than that, I had a carpet of red, man, in the Valorant scene.
Oh, I
Oh my
heard about that.
gosh.
Yeah,
We
it
all
wasn't
have.
pretty. It was not pretty.
I even
Like I feel
tasted
like
it.
I feel like this happens though for me every act. Like when I start off in the act, I'm giving it my all. Like I want to do really good, and I'm like super focused, and like that shows in my games. But like further as the act progresses, it means less and less to me because I know it's gonna end, and so I feel like I just like it doesn't matter as much to me anymore. And
Yeah.
so like maybe that is what's showing up in my
Well-
8-game losing streak.
Eric, since it's been a while, could you give us an update on your rank and agents you've
Oh,
been
yeah.
playing?
Yeah. So I am actually what they call you. I am a jack of all trades now.
Oh my goodness.
No, I main. I would say Breach and Viper and Killjoy recently. Breach, yeah, and Jet. I still when I want
Dude,
to play duos, I
I've said
usually
it
play
before
Jet.
and I will say it again. Take the rat part of every agent in Valorant, and that is what Eric plays. That is
Yep.
what Eric
Yep.
plays.
Hey, but I
So I'm glad.
do it.
I'm
I
glad
do
to
it. I
know
do
that
it well. I do
You're
it well.
playing your part. You're
Exactly.
being the rat
Yeah.
that you should be.
Oh,
And
that is actually. I just thought about that. I play literally the rattiest characters, dude.
Dude,
Breach
yeah.
and
Oh,
Viper and
yeah.
Jet with a shotgun. Like, oh,
Yeah, well, it's not
Dude,
a bad
I
thing.
am-
I mean, it wins, dude. You're
I am
winning
what I
games.
hate in other players, though. Like,
Jackal
I am
is
what
a
I just
clutch master.
despise.
That's what I've realized. You are honestly getting the clutches left and right. Well, way more often than me.
I don't know about that.
That's what
Guys,
I've noticed.
Maybe we just mirror
That's right.
what we hate the most.
Yeah.
And that's what Jackal, that's the position you found yourself in.
Come to the dark side.
Oh my god. Dude, can you imagine if I'm just
Oh,
running
dude.
the Viper and you're just running the Sova and it's just
Oh, dude.
absolute lineups for days?
it'd be disgusting.
That'd be
It'd
awesome.
be terrible. What about your side, Rogan? What happened with you, man?
Well, some Valorant news. Obviously, I've had a fat carpet of red recently. I think it was 8 games in a row of straight loss.
Dude.
I started out the week really good though, and then on your stream, Coulter, we didn't do so well. We all three ran together,
So
and
gross.
we started out with
We
two
started off
wins,
hot, but
and then we just got hammered after, and that was a start of the loss streak. Was some recent setting I changed? It was actually on my stream. I changed the enemies to yellow, and I don't know why, but dude, for my eyes, it's so much easier to see the enemies yellow. I've just noticed like far away with the red colors, it's very hard. It doesn't pop out to my eye as much. And I did play on yellow a long time ago, but I kind of went back to it, and I'm liking it a lot more.
yeah,
And
I'm currently yellow.
I just switched it to yellow too.
Yeah.
well,
Just,
I, think
I never even
everyone's-
really thought about it though, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, I honestly don't think it has that much of a much of a change.
No, I don't
but-
think it has like a huge difference. It's more like if it does help like in a little bit, like I would, run it. But other than that, my stream yesterday was absolutely just savage. I got ravaged by the family, they're popping in and out of the stream. Couldn't focus on the game. Battlehawk was there obviously, and he was helping me get through the day. It was just, it was brutal.
Well, you're
Obviously,
always trash at the
yeah.
stream, so
And guys, we actually do have some news here. I went full mullet on the stream. If you can see that, it's the
Oh my
start
gosh.
to a mullet. It's small, but it's happening, and that's what we want to see. So
Brutal.
That's
another reason to
disgusting.
get here live. Yeah, and I was actually gonna Sharpie out my mustache because it's invisible right now.
always will be.
Because I want to look the rattiest of all to compete with Eric, but that was
Dude,
it.
Eric
Yep.
with a mustache is just absolutely nasty.
Dude, I'm trying to grow it back out again.
Oh
no.
yes.
Dude, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be a thing of
goodness, dude.
glory.
It's
Well,
disgusting.
Coulter, that's
excited.
it from me, dude. What talk to us? What's happening?
I'll blast through my announcements because there's a lot of questions we're hitting here. Not a lot of Valorant. I managed to get in on Eric's red carpet that he experienced. I
Well,
hop
played-
on
dude,
there.
that game we should have won. Like,
well, that's what's incredible, dude. It is wild. I know like what Cameron was saying. It's like, okay, what a coincidence. Everyone has bad teammates, but there just are some of those games that like you can't do much about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like me and Eric were literally the only
we
ones in
were
that
both
game.
yeah, we were like
Oh.
first and second, I think.
Dude, yeah, like I got like, I don't know, we both had some like 1v4s or 1v3s, like really, really trying, like, and pulling our weight. And then it's like we have this Omen, he's always the last alive every single time, and his crosshair
Oh.
is just his crosshair, dude. I wish I could explain how nasty his crosshair was. It's just everywhere. It's just like kneecaps, and then when someone swings out, it's just to the moon, dude. It's just to the moon.
Yeah.
So that's Valorant. So I mean, apart from the Friday stream, I'm down to Plat 1. I'm like you guys, I don't care. I'm ready for the next act. I'm gonna be placed in gold next act.
That's
Dude,
what
I think we
that's
all
what we
are.
say. Man, I'm so ready for the next act.
Yeah.
2 weeks go by and we're
just-
back to the same place.
I know.
Yeah.
It's because all I want is a reset.
Yeah.
That's
Coulter, but
it.
dude, mindset, man. You're literally going to be placed into plat, and you know that.
Yeah. It is
That
about your
would be-
mindset.
That would be huge. I mean,
Big-
maybe if us three run together, we have a shot at it.
Well, dude, I think we have to commit to it then. Like if we have to play our placement. Actually, I think it's only one placement game nowadays.
Yeah. Dude, the placement doesn't really do anything.
Well,
It
that's what I'm
doesn't- it
saying.
doesn't
It really
mean
doesn't.
much. So it's like, are we
Yeah.
even hard resetting? I don't think
But
so.
those, but those first like 3 games, like when you're like the elo is like you can
Yeah.
like jump up a ton in if you play well.
right. It is kind of a hodgepodge at the beginning.
The placement match is a scam. You are very right.
Yeah, Battlehawk. That's indeed true. As far as crypto, we're kind of going horizontally, which we would rather be moving vertically. Eric kind of left that out, but I mean Eric is a proud holder of a serious amount of Sheeb.
we
Shiba coin.
we did. Boys, we
Oh.
are now the proud owner of over 300 million Sheep
I
tokens.
think we're looking we're looking at like the Shiba holder, and then we have the Dogi holder and the Safe Moon holder. I think we have the 3
are
boys.
all 3, dude.
Yeah.
We're all 3 dog coins just ready to blast off. So
Dude.
I don't know. I had my little run. Maybe one of you boys can take a run this time.
Yeah. Coulter, any other announcements?
I don't think so. My phone is blowing
Well,
up.
Dude, whose
I
phone
need
is
to add
being
on-
slammed?
Sorry.
I need to
I'm
add
sorry, it's
on
me.
to my announcement section real quick. I played with a fellow peasant yesterday, actually. OG Effects is his name. And he was in a 5-stack or in a 4-stack. So I hopped in and played one unrated. And there was a teammate on there in the Discord, not to hate on him at all, but these boys, I was absolutely plowing through them. Like W King, absolutely massacring them and just playing my own game. And this guy on the team, like, he didn't really know in like the beginning of the match, he was just telling me these things to do that did not make any sense at all. And this guy was like, "Oh, do this, like revive me." And I didn't listen to him once, and I was just clutching every round. And
Wait, your teammate from the Discord?
No. It's one of his friends.
okay.
One of his friends. But my
Okay.
teammate from the Discord, he's a new player and he's just wanting to get better. But this is kind of a
Right.
message to him where like, don't really listen. If your friends are holding you down, try not to listen to them. Like play your own game, dude.
Oh,
No.
wow,
like,
this feels
I
this
know.
feels pointed, dude.
Yeah, I'm
No,
going
dude.
ham. I'm going
Down?
ham. I don't care. I'm
Coulter,
just being
Coulter?
honest.
Coulter, next time you hear Rogan berate you about flanking, I want
Oh,
you
dude,
just
I
to
don't.
ignore him,
Oh my
dude.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. I would
Episode-
rather
Oh.
do that. Play your own game. But I'm saying like
Episode 33, brother.
all I'm saying is like if someone's gonna hold you like keep on telling you what to do and it's not like good info, just like kind of try to be like the best that you can be. Don't like I don't know. I think some people probably hold each other down.
Trust
something
in
to be
your
said.
skill. Trust that
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know what to do in that situation because
Yeah.
you've been listening to the Flow State podcast. so.
Exactly. Eric, well said,
Yeah.
brother. Well said.
Well, and I mean, there's also that element of like, you might have like a better read on the enemy or the game than your friend does, like regardless of rank.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, this,
I mean-
yeah, it's good advice.
I would always expect you guys to listen to what I have to say in these clutch moments because obviously I know what to do, but I mean,
Well,
for the casual listener though, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For the little bottom feeding peasant. Well, what's incredible is like you want to make Rogan mad, insta-lock Jet and just start flanking.
Ah,
Flank until you
Every
can't
single
flank
round.
anymore.
Every single round.
Every round you just start shift walking down the flank. Dude.
if it works,
Um,
I'm actually warming up to that. I am.
Dude, I don't know, man. Even if it works, it's like I've come out with a 3K. I have come out with like 3 kills, and then,
And then
we lose
I'm
the
just
round.
screaming
and
at you?
Yeah, you still tune me out.
But it comes down to that if you do it too often, they will expect it.
Yeah, if you're
and
doing
they
it
will-
every
they-
round,
and then it becomes you like pushing out and just getting picked.
That's
and then
what I
it's
wanna
a
talk
45
about
every
later.
round,
We
and that's what it sucks.
we have a question kind of like about that, and I think that's a big topic to get into. But all right,
Well, should we fall into the questions? Is that our segue?
I think so.
Is that a good segue? Yeah.
if anyone is here live, feel free to add into the chat any questions that you want. We're going to be doing this kind of like a live Q&A, and we have set questions because we don't really trust our community. We don't really get anything sometimes. So
Oh, dude. Speaking of which, community feedback.
yeah,
We forgot
that's I
about
was
it.
just thinking about that. We have
Well, hit it.
well, you should hit it.
Well, we have no Instagram messages.
yeah,
so
we
I don't know
do,
what-
Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah, you
Jackie.
responded, so you can take this one.
Okay, yeah. I'll open it up. 1% battery on the phone.
Oh,
So Jackie may or may not get scammed here. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, me and Jackie having a good conversation. She was just saying that her and her boyfriend are obsessed with the pod. So thank you for that. That's kind words. And then I replied asking, how they're liking Valorant, any ideas on the new agent. So her reply here, I'm just gonna go word for word. I think that's the best route. That way I don't misinterpret anything. Yo, we're always playing with friends and it's fun. It's my first computer game ever, so a big learning curve. Comp can be a bit frustrating at times, but I think we've made big progression as a team over the course of playing these past few months. New agent sounds pretty sick. Now, guys, keep in mind this is before we got the trailer. So, definitely a hacker who stops everyone from using abilities. I wonder what their kit will look like and how it'll affect the field. Do we think it'll turn off all abilities already placed for a certain period of time too? Hope it's an easier agent to use in Astra. So Jackie was kind of dead on, dude.
Yeah.
With her insight on the new agent.
That
Yeah,
last
cool.
part
You're
too,
getting better.
easier to
think-
play
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
big, dude. Like Astra, you cannot play her if you're getting into the game right away. Like it's super
Yeah.
hard because you have to know the maps,
Oh,
and
dude,
you
I
like
tried
know what
Astra.
your start. It's so hard. Even for me,
tried
I have a
Astra.
hard time playing her.
I hated every single second of it.
It
like-
requires you to have like a 5 stack. and have the,
Exactly.
constant communication.
Exactly. Like
yeah.
it would be so cool to have an agent where like first match you kind of can like get an understanding of how he plays and you can start making plays right away.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Yeah.
think about it, there hasn't been, I would say, an easy character that they've released new yet.
I would
No.
say Reyna, and that was a
Rein-
long time
yeah,
ago.
Reyna- that was a
long
long time
I
ago.
know. That's
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
first one they released.
Maybe
Yeah, that was their
Killjoy.
first agent,
Killjoy's
right?
not
Yeah,
terrible.
maybe Killjoy too. But like even Yoru, I wouldn't say Yoru's easy to play.
No, he's not. And that was a long time
very
ago. Even
hard.
Killjoy was like, you know, That's-
yeah.
And so I think that's what the community wants, though, is like just
Dude,
like a character that's easier to play.
you don't have to make like an agent super complicated. Like, you know, like to have these super cool abilities that like do crazy things, but they're hard to use. Like you
Yeah.
can kind of keep it simple and add new elements to the game.
Yep.
I think that, like, man, it's hard. It's got to be hard for them to be like, okay, how much do we lean into competitive and how much do we lean towards the casual player? Because like Astra is great in competitive, you know what I mean? Like they were using her a ton,
Yeah.
and then it's like all your whole entire casual community just has like no interest in playing her. So
Uh-huh.
it's like, and like, so like, you know, and I think you can see some of that with like Yoru is better in a team environment too. Like every agent is, but there's just those agents like how are you gonna mess up Cypher, really? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's like super, like you're kind of obviously covering the flanks or whatever the case is. So
Yeah.
dude, if this next agent is just easy to understand, like you guys are saying, I think that would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Just
gonna
for, like,
mention
people
Cypher
wanting to
too.
play.
Any like ability you place with Cypher, it's not gonna like hinder your team at all. So
Yeah.
that's what Kyrie
I just think
started
it'll
on.
be- Yeah, I think it'd be so much fun to play with a character that's like, because I remember when Reyna was first released, like everybody played her. Like you would not get a game without Reyna for like a month. And
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun if
Yeah.
that's how the new character is. Like you
Uh-huh.
get so much exposure.
That's what I want
when
too.
Astra was released, I played like I'd probably count like 5 games
Yeah.
where I played with there was an Astra in my game.
I know.
It's like yeah, just
And,
nobody
yeah,
really was.
I
that
agree
excited
with
about
you,
her.
Eric. Boys, actually, we're gonna be seeing like leaks soon. Next week.
Yeah.
That's weird to think. Episode 3 next week.
That's wild.
That's
dude.
wild. New agent, new huge changes to like Yoru, Breach, Sky, bunch of new people, even Astra.
Well, yeah, because they
So-
said that. Oh, I forgot they're gonna nerf. Breach
Yeah,
too,
they're gonna
dude.
do big
Oh.
changes here. So, you know,
Dude, that breach nerf is gonna be just
hold
nasty.
on to your
But
cheeks
they
because it might
said
get
that
rough.
it wasn't even gonna be a nerf. Like it's more of like just kind of.
It's gonna be a
restructure.
buff. It's gonna be a restructure. I don't think it's a nerf. I
Yeah.
think it's just like a.
Oh.
They're gonna. They don't want the triple
This is gonna
flash right away.
change. This is gonna change Valorant, dude.
It will
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure. All right, boys, let's get into it here.
So we don't really know what we're doing. We don't know how we want to do this. These are questions that you guys put into the topic suggestion channel in the Discord, which is really helpful. And then we had our peasant Battlehawk curate a questions list.
Good old
And
faithful
so-
Battlehawk.
So Battlehawk coming in clutch on a podcast night. Rogan, do you want to just? We have a new member in the Discord, and he put out some good questions. So I think that's what we're gonna start with. Rogan, why don't you go first, man? What do we- I don't know.
Fallen to God. This is the new peasant here. He's an immortal player, actually. He told us. Okay, first question. I would love to speak on the podcast. I'm an immortal player. Can we make this happen? No, we cannot make this happen.
Yeah,
we
that's a
need
big
loyalty.
fat no.
We need loyalty. We need you to get on your hands and knees and beg. Coulter and I,
Gosh, dude. Just,
for anything. We need you to be spending, 10,000 breadcrumbs, 40,000 breadcrumbs left and right. Giving everything you have. We want you bare naked, just stretching out your hand. Sorry, that was bad, dude. I should not have said that there.
Dude.
Okay,
Oh my.
I
gosh.
want to emphasize the
Rogan's-
loyalty
I
we
think Rogan's
need.
going a little overboard on this.
Okay,
one.
that was
Not gonna lie.
overboard. I gotta hold myself
We
back.
want you bare naked on all
Hey.
fours, just begging to be spanked.
Hey, he's
Oh no.
he's one of the sexy boys, obviously, like Vogue magazine for sure model there. So
Dude, like Battlehawk is saying, drop a loaf on it, dude.
Drop a
Yeah.
loaf on You can bribe your way around, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of it's getting to be a twisted kingdom in the bottom of the pits.
All right, well,
the pits are gnarly.
The
dude.
answer to that question, we need loyalty. We need you to do something for us. You just came in. We do appreciate you. We are very, very thankful that you found the kingdom. Good luck to you in your journey.
Well,
You know, we
mean,
might meet again.
We'll probably lash you at some point.
Yeah,
you know, if
oh,
you
for
want it
sure.
that bad. I mean, we're always
We'll
game
spill
to
some
give
blood.
a good lashing.
Yeah.
We might even give Eric the whip and let him try and swing a few times.
Oh, whoa. All right. So next question he has: what differs an above average player to a great player? Coulter, you want to start this one off?
What differs an above average player to a great player? That's actually a really good question, because I think I'm not, man, am I above average? Is platinum
Yeah.
above average?
I would say.
Are we just gonna say that?
I would say
I would
let's say
say-
gold average. Gold,
I would say yeah, gold is
lower
average.
gold, high silver. Just for the sake
Okay.
of this question, how about?
Well, I mean, I can somewhat see a slight resemblance of myself in this question, where I have the
Yeah.
chance to be above average, but I'm by no means, like, just, it was like I was mentioning in the last pod. It was like there's just a shift that happens kind of when you enter into platinum, and then I feel like, I don't know, there's just some cues that you get in where you're like, okay, you know, there's this one player, or there's these two players that are just significantly better. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to aim. Like, that's like, but guys, that's just like what I'm noticing the most. Like, I mean, there's gonna be a dash of everything, that goes into moving you to that next level. It's just, there's so many times that I just miss. Like, I just miss the shot that I need to hit.
Yeah.
And to me, that is maybe the biggest difference that I see in my own gameplay. There's just too many times a game where it's a 2v2. I should get the kill and I die, creating it a 1v2 for my teammate. We lose a round, etc. Like, how many rounds like that are going by that could, really, I could be actually causing a win for my team if I could just land it, but I can't. And it's like those players that I'm like, wow, this guy he's just built different. It's because he's just hitting those shots consistently. Like, every time it matters, they hit it. And I think that's what stands out to me in when I'm like, wow, that's, that guy's more than above average. Like, that's a nasty player. That's what I'm noticing.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I mean, I also think like aim is obviously huge, and you need really good aim. But like, you seriously see the really good aimers in silver, and they can't get themselves out. What the main thing that I see is like playing smart, as in like, are you swinging every single corner, wide swinging it, and just getting tapped, or like, are you just going off of your aim? You're literally only playing for your aim. Or are you playing like with your team, trading, getting kills, playing with your team, but also using your aim to get like to win that round? Like Eric, for example, it's a 1v4, and he's still trying his hardest, and he plants a bomb, plays back, goes for the lineup, and gets a 1v4. Or is it just a Jett that's just going to be swing? Or I don't know how, like, a great example for it, but game sense is absolutely huge and what people don't really understand. And like over time, you see these really good pro players, their game sense is insane. Like, they hear one footstep, they know exactly where they're going to be. And like, I think that's what I notice in silver, or playing with OG effects. No, like playing with these guys. These guys are literally just playing. Like me, I was attacking, and the defenders, they were just literally peeking every single spot at the exact same time, every like the same spot every time, getting killed. They keep on doing it. They keep on giving those kills up, and they don't switch things up. They don't use they don't play different angles. They do the same things. They don't play with their team, and that's what I notice the most about like the difference between good and great players. I think Coulter has a huge, you have a huge point there. Like aim is, if you have insane aim, like you're going to be really good at the game. Hands down.
Craxel.
I think it's both of them. Yeah, like Craxel. Eric, what are your
Well,
thoughts,
dude,
dude? I'm
I
kind of
just-
curious. Before
No,
we,
I think I agree with you, Rogan. Like, I think for me, like, I see myself making these mistakes. Like, for me, it's like I think that what would make me, I guess, a better player is just how I approach gunfights. Like, there's so many times I'll catch myself like just swinging an angle, maybe a little bit too wide when I know there's gonna be like at least multiple people, or just like fighting fights that I know that aren't gonna be winnable. I think the biggest thing also for me is like fighting fights like that I'm not making 1v1s. I think you should always be trying to make
Yeah.
1v1s. And like cuz if you swing a 1v2, you are going to die.
yep.
99%
There's that
of the
level where
time.
like your aim's good enough where they're going to kill you no matter what. If it's
Yeah.
a 2v1.
But if you are able to make it 1v1s are so I mean it's so easy to win. Like if you can clutch up rounds, you can
Yeah.
clutch up 1v3s so easy if you just single it out to a 1v1.
In the Craxel episode, he was saying that he's like trying to get the 1v1, 1v1, 1v1 and getting those kills. Another thing that I want to mention before we like all dive in is impact frags. Cause like if your kills are on the end of a round where like spikes are about to blow and you could get 3 kills there, those 3 kills are on the leaderboard, but they didn't do anything for your team. You know what I mean? Like I just saw a lot of videos on it, and like if someone's not getting kills that actually benefits the round, they might be top frag, but they, in reality, they're like middle of the leaderboard, and they're not doing as much work as they should.
Right. This is a touchy one for me because like I feel like what's impactful and what's not is like subjective to who you're asking. Like I mean like any one player getting 3 kills in a round, like if that's not impactful, then what is?
Yeah,
But
but you
for-
get
like,
3 kills at the end of a round when the round's already over.
No, I'm just saying like any point in the round. It's just I don't know. All I'm saying is like for the guy that does flank and gets 3 kills and then your team still loses the round, I just feel like it's hard to really like blame that player. I mean, like how much more do you want out of that guy? Like just because like no, I'm just saying like that
Coulter's
happens.
begging
No,
for his life right now.
No, I'm literally Eric, there's times when people have gotten mad at you and it's like you got 3 kills in the flank and your team could not take on a 4v2.
Yeah.
So like
I think
who's
what it
really
comes
to
down
blame there?
Yeah, what it comes down for me is the flank, for flanks especially, is the flank getting there in time to actually help the team.
Yeah.
Like if the flank is there
Yeah.
when your team is attacking site, like if you're all taking it at the site at one time and you communicate that with your team, then a flank is going to be huge. It's going to be like game round changing. Like that's huge. But if the flank is coming in like after the team has made it like a 2v4, then it's like it's kind of irrelevant at that point. You're just getting
I
getting
agree.
picks when their backs are turned, but it's not going to change the course of the round.
I agree. Yeah. I
Very
don't know.
well said.
That's tough.
It's
And it's like knowing your limits too. Like what separates the good boys from the real nasty ones. I feel like it's like you said, Eric, or just like you notice those times where you take a fight that you shouldn't have. It's like, those players that are insane, they're extremely confident in every single fight they're taking, and they're taking the fight the way they want to. And I notice I make the same mistake of just, I'm not even comfortable in the fight that I'm taking, but I'm taking it anyway for some reason. You know what I mean?
And I think that's, dude, like when I notice that I'm not playing well, I just resort to like the rattiest way I can possibly play,
yeah.
because that's how I can help the team. Like
Yeah.
if my aim is not there, I am going to be just sitting across the map with my Viper Molly in hand, dude.
Don't
just
don't
ready to
keep
line those
training your
lineups.
body. I mean,
Yeah, it's
for
'cause
nothing.
you're more. I mean, it's better to actually help your team with utility if you're not going to be hitting those shots.
So this makes me think back on a
Recognize that.
game where I played Sage, and I was just playing back like you, Eric. And I think I had it was like 7 less kills than this Jet, who was top frag. And in the end, I had a higher combat score because of my assists and plants and everything else, like extremely high, like way above everyone, match MVP. And there's something to be said there. I'm like, I was benefiting the team more than the Jet, who was getting an insane amount of kills. I know that's not every round, but if like Eric, if he's getting 1v2 clutches almost every round, that's like insane. With Viper or whatever.
Oh yeah, massive. Absolutely.
Boys, I don't know about you, but talking about Valorant like this like makes me want to play. I want to play a match.
We all
dude.
feel it, dude. We all feel it. Even
I
the
know, this
people
happens
who
every-
are here live,
wanna
they all
get in
they all
there and
say they
just-
want to play.
Break it down.
I know.
yeah,
All right. So should we move on to the next one?
Yeah,
What do
question
we
2
think?
out of 86 here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we have a long road ahead of us here.
All right, Eric, do you want to take this one?
what's up? Where we at? Phantom versus Vandal. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I've come to the point where it's just all preference. I think how you're wanting to play determines what gun you should use.
Yeah.
Because Phantom for me is when I am feeling a lot more aggro, because I'm wanting to get more than one kill. I'm going out and I'm taking 1v2s, probably not the smartest thing to do, but I think I choose the Phantom when I'm a lot more confident, and Vandal when I just want the headshot. Like when I'm sitting in a corner and I want to know that headshot is gonna kill him right away, then I'll take the Vandal. I think it's all preference though. Yeah.
Coulter and I were talking earlier today on how we just said it's preference.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think there's people say that there's one that's better than the other and other one,
No.
but it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters because, dude, you have benefits for both. Like, people say the Phantom's better, and you have like the spray pattern, you have the tracers that aren't able to detect that much. But it's like, how often are those tracers really impacting the difference? And like, you also have the Phantom hitting the 145 headshot. Like, yeah, there is aim punch, but I've died multiple times getting that one tap with the Phantom and not getting the kill. And it sucks. It's terrible. But
and there's also times like when I'm feeling confident, like swinging out with the Vandal, and you're just like cross map one tap headshot.
Yeah.
There's nothing that feels better than that.
Well, and I'll be switching like in the middle of the game too, like often, like Phantom Vandal.
I just look at the screen and Coulter is licking that whipped cream off his lip, dude.
Gosh, dang it.
Guys, has there ever been better gun balance in a first-person shooter game? Like, these guns are so incredibly like balanced to me that it's incredible how much of it really does just come down to preference.
Yeah.
Like,
you should have told. Oh yeah. When it comes to Phantom and Vandal, I was gonna say you should have told me that when the Stinger meta was going on. Say,
no,
tell me how balanced the Stinger was at that time.
Well, hey, tell me how balanced the Judge is right now. When I'm getting 360 no scoped out of kitchen and I'm below tube.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Wait,
is.
is this a true story?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, in that game that you and
He
I were playing
360'd
on
you?
Xbox,
What?
remember that Yoru? I don't think he 360.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Gosh.
That Yoru, dude. No, he jumped out of kitchen, so he obviously like closed a little bit of distance.
Oh,
and
that insane Yoru. Yes.
dude,
Oh,
he was like he was judge only.
he was judge only, and he was just
Yeah.
he was like cross mapping us, dude.
Joking me.
It is so often how I literally play. It's like diamond lobbies. There's a judge only player. Plays in hookah every single round
Well,
and
it
wallops us. It works so
Yeah.
well. It's like, how the
Yeah.
heck are you doing that?
It's really good. It's really effective, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the Phantom versus Vandal, I think that, man, it's hard. Like, cause like there's videos upon videos of like tens saying, Phantom every
Phantom's
single
better.
time. Like,
Yeah.
like Phantom is like logistically better if you look at the maps and the distances that you're most often going to be shooting. Like, there is a certain amount of mathematics that you could probably do that would justify the Phantom being better. But I mean, it's like, it's also what style you play. Like, you look at tens, he's dashing into sight every single round. So
Yeah.
like, of course, the Phantom's going to be better for him. I have personally guys, I think it's funny because there's only a select few times where you guys have both complimented my performance.
What?
And no, like there's been a few games that I've really excelled, and it's almost always with the Vandal, and I play back. It's when I play safer and I play with the Vandal, because I'm not a terrible aimer.
Wait,
Like there's
You-
just like I'm picturing in hookah, defending hookah. Like remember when I was playing Brim and
I was
doing
about to
actually
say that.
fairly well? And that's like all Vandal action there.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think that
Coulter,
there's like
it
a
may
I
have
think
been
you
the Brim.
underestimate Coulter. I think you underestimate how good you were with Brim.
Yeah,
Like,
I do too. I was gonna say
you
that.
were kind of a
I
savage
was gonna
with
say
Brim.
that. The Brim dude was a whole.
No,
Eric and I were watching Coulter, and my mouth was wide open when I was watching Coulter.
Dude,
He's like on
there's
another
literally
level.
I have yeah no I literally have a highlight of him on bind that I have literally still not forgotten. He ulted and then he bounced the volley off the wall to land on triple box and he won the round. And it was literally him.
Yeah.
It was like a 1v3.
No,
and
he was
Coulter won. I
clutching
like, dude,
so much.
why are you not playing Brim more often?
Yeah. Oh, why aren't you insta locking Brim?
Yeah, I was feeling myself those games, or maybe Brim was feeling me. But
Well,
You guys were
no,
entwined.
I think like honestly, I think I think part of that was Brim, but I also think part of that was playing less aggressive than I normally do. And
yeah.
I think it's almost a better play style for me. And I
Uh-huh.
think that the Vandal complements that insanely well. So, I mean, like you guys said, preference. But look at how it's preference, but look at how you're playing. Like I almost prefer the Phantom. And I don't care if that's sound that you like, the sound of it, the feel of it, whatever the case is, doesn't matter. If you're playing a style that the Vandal is going to reward, then just use the Vandal, despite the way it looks, sounds, etc.
I'm on the Phantom gang right now as well. I'm going Phantom.
Dude,
And
it's
it's
just
been
those-
I
working for
just
me.
switched back.
The Phantom?
Yeah.
We're all on Phantom
I
right
just no, I just switched to the Vandal today.
now? Oh,
dude.
wow.
I literally my carpet of red switched to the Vandal, won 4 games.
Dude, I pick up a Vandal sometimes and then
It's
like I get
insane.
3 kills and it's like
Yeah.
why I've been using the Phantom.
But then it gets so in my head. I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I've been doing it
I
all
know.
wrong this entire time. I'm
I
gonna
know.
use the
Yeah,
Vandal.
Then you gotta switch back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Um,
like you guys said, like sorry, just those moments when you're like on C long or A long,
Yeah.
and you just tap somebody, dude, and you're just like, why
Dude,
the
that
heck
feeling.
have I been using anything else?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, what were we gonna say?
Before I wanted to move on, dude, I kind of wanted to mention these weapon changes that we're gonna see. The future weapon price. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
run
you
through it real
told me about
quick.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, run it.
So this is for the next update. This was on a leak, like the Twitter Valorant leak site. So Frenzy, these are all price changes. Frenzy 500 credits to 450. Stinger 1100 to 950. Bucky 900 850. Judge 1600 to 1850. Bulldog 2100 to 2050. Guardian 2400 to 2250. Marshall 1000 to 950. Operator 5,000 to 4,700. Ares 1,600 to 1,550. What stands out to you boys? I'm looking at the operator and operator and judge that stand out the most.
Dude, I'm actually thinking Guardian. I
Dude,
feel like the Guardian
yeah.
will become more of like a bonus round weapon
Yeah.
Mhm.
with it being that cheap. Like it's already kind of
Yeah.
insane if and used in the right way.
1,000,000%, dude. The Guardian is so underrated.
Well,
dude.
it first started at 2,700.
Yeah. And
What
what's
is
it
it
down
at now?
to?
It's
What's it going
it's
to?
at 2,250, dude.
Like yikes, dude.
That's
Yeah.
200
It's
bucks
gonna-
more than the
it's-
Bulldog.
people are
Great
gonna-
option.
Yeah.
The Bulldog
able
too,
to
though.
go-
They're lowering it by 50.
Bulldog. Bulldog's good, dude. I like the
Uh-huh.
Bulldog.
Yeah, I've used the Bulldog a lot. The operator is a big one, dude.
I think, yeah. The operator definitely
Um,
needs a change, and 300 credits less might definitely do some difference. And the judge,
The
dude.
first-
Some
the
any
first
nerve.
two things that you mentioned, like the frenzy, the only way I see that actually becoming even significant at all is if you could buy like an extra piece of utility and still use the frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
50 credits is like that's so minuscule.
Well,
like, I don't
they're
know.
like changing all these weapons to 50 credits. I don't really know the reason for that because everything's like rounded, but now they're like
Yeah,
so.
it's weird. Yeah,
It's
I don't get
interesting.
it.
I just want to mention that so we can move on.
No, that's big.
Coulter?
All right. So, Fallen to God, the last question that he has here is, what is your honest opinion? Wow, why do I get this question? What is your honest opinion on the Sinatraa situation?
Drama.
And do you see him on Sentinel's roster? And if so, who would be replaced and why? I have not been tapped in very closely to the Sinatraa situation. I do know what happened. I do know that there was some dirty business. There were some there were some recordings that doesn't look well in court. Did he like get a trial or what happened there? Does anyone know?
I
I
don't
think it's just
do
an investigation right now.
well, I think it was I mean, I don't think he's been charged. But I haven't I haven't
think-
stayed up with it.
I think he doesn't return.
Well, he was already replaced, dude. Eric?
We lost.
Yeah,
just
we lost Coulter.
No, but I heard some rumors that he might go to FaZe, dude. And
Really?
I was actually like, that would be insane.
That would be
Because
insane.
if you look at FaZe's playstyle, FaZe is so aggressive, and I think that would actually match Sinatraa a lot.
Uh-huh. Well,
Like
I heard
Sinatraa,
go ahead.
well, he just like he's like uber aggressive. Like
Yeah.
I've watched some of his ranked games, and just the way he plays, and if you added that to FaZe, dude, FaZe is already good, and that would
FaZe
be
is
insane.
very that'd be insane. Well, 10Z was permanently signed to Sentinels.
I know.
So
That blew my
I don't
mind.
think
Like
there's a
that was
place
probably
for him.
so much money, dude.
I think he's already been replaced for your question, man.
Oh no, but no. He's right now. I just looked it up, or actually not now, but a while ago I looked it up. He's on Sentinel's creator squad or something like that. So basically, he's a content creator right now for Sentinels.
Oh, so it's not like on the team actually.
He's not. He's just not playing competitive for Sentinels right now, and I don't know how long that's gonna last. But
So yeah, who knows? But
Yeah.
good question, man. I know we don't really like to talk about esports that much, but Eric, so Coulter
Okay.
has left us, and we're just gonna move on until he comes back, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off here. Vodka Battlehawk 27. He had some questions in the Discord. What is your thought process during a 1v2 or 1v1 situation? I can cover 1v2, and Eric, you want to take 1v1? 1v2, like Eric,
Sure.
like we were all talking, is like making it down to a 1v1. If you're gonna swing two people at once, there's not really a chance where you're gonna be able to, get a kill or get both of them. It's very low. So, trying to separate those people, being able to kill like one person at a time is gonna be way better. So, Coulter, we cannot hear you. Can't hear you in the Discord. Maybe check your voice and video settings, or something like that. All right, so
Dude, just wrecking the
Eric has
webcam.
big technical difficulties here. So
Eric.
1v no, sorry, Coulter. Big issues going on. All right, so 1v2, also using your util, you can also, like, if you know someone's really low, if they're like one tap or something, then you could try to take them out with the util, like a boom bot or a grenade. Grenade from Raze, like I kill so many people who are, super low or whatnot. That's always really big. Eric, your webcam's messed up because Coulter's leaving the Discord, but I'm just gonna leave it like that because he'll probably come back. But it depends on the situation. It really does depend on the situation, and like trying to don't expose yourself enough. Like just don't expose yourself unless you really have to. And it depends if you're on defense. Defense, you can try to hold. I usually try to hold one angle and then keep like, that visual mindset of where the other player is, trying to get that first peek on somebody, getting that kill, backing off, and then playing time. Like if you're defending the spikes planted, just play time, play back, and do the best you can that way.
Yeah.
Um,
The king has
the
returned.
king has returned. Eric, you want to take on the 1v1 situation
Yeah, I think what I was gonna say
or
is
just everything? Yeah,
yeah, I'll take it all, Rogan.
take it all.
No, I think my thought process going into basically any clutch round, so me trying to clutch up the round, is like I'm looking for the other team to make a mistake.
Yeah.
You're basically you're looking for where they're gonna mess up. So I mean, if they're holding a cross on you in a clutch round, you're not gonna win that. But if they're gonna push you, make you a 1v1, or if they're playing like if I'm playing breach and I know they're all both back site and I have a flash, like I'm gonna know that, and my flash is gonna be able to let me get one of them, and this is just like this is kind of how I break things down, pushing it like a clutch round. But yeah, I guess just trying to identify like what the team is doing and how your util can play into that is
Yeah.
pretty huge.
That's very big. I like that, like waiting for a mistake. And usually, like someone will usually eventually push out, especially if it's like if you're against odds, they'll kind of like get that, they're gonna get hungry for that kill. They're gonna be making those mistakes, exposing themselves too much where you can kill them. Coulter, we see that you're back. You're still recording on Audacity. Nothing happened there, right?
Of course, I'm still recording on
All right.
Audacity,
Well,
dude.
hey, Daddy, it's good to have you
Discord,
back. Let's
Discord
go.
just canceled me, dude. It canceled me.
Well,
what are we talking about here, dude? We're with the 1v1s.
Yeah, 1v1s.
1v1, 1v2.
Give your first thoughts, man. We kind of broke it down on how we do it.
W key.
Coulter's. How fast can I flank them?
Yeah.
Do I have time?
Are there any W's in the chat? Oh, let's go. Yeah, I go for Peeker's advantage here, and that's about all I have to say. I just click heads on the
Coulter is
situations.
what you might call a Chad.
Yeah.
I go for kills in these situations.
Any
dude. Just
chance
like
you have, play for time.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Speaking, actually being serious, if you have control over bomb, like if you're attacking, and you have the bomb planted, you have to use that to your advantage because you have them pinned in a corner.
Yeah.
And so you have to exploit that as much as you can.
And you hear spike plant, just jump peek, and they're gonna like get off the defuse. Make sure they're not on bomb. You don't want to completely expose yourself because they're going to go for, a fake or whatever. Like, Eric, I've seen you. I've done it. We all have done it. We're literally running around a box on site trying to get away from them so they can't see us and get that kill just playing for time.
It becomes a game of tag.
Like a cat and mouse,
at a certain point.
Exactly.
You're just like, I'm not going to let you get me.
You just got to bring out that inner rat and just do the rattiest thing you can do. I mean,
you know it.
What are the biggest mistakes you guys find in when you guys play for time? Like seeing other people, because I think it's like they get too nervous and they have to peek. And when they peek and fight, that's when I see the mistakes are made. Go ahead, Eric.
I think like the biggest mistake I see is not using utility. Like if you still have utility left and you're in a clutch round, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like you should be unloading everything you have. If they're rushing you, okay, of course, don't use your utility, whip out your gun and shoot them. But like if you have a little bit of cover and you're like, if you're situated right, you should just be utility dumping just to slow them down at any time. And that can go with any character, like mollies, flashes, like dashes, just to like get them off the bomb. Just do anything to slow them down.
Yeah, Coulter, I kind of cut you off earlier. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I was done. No, to what you guys are saying right now, the biggest mistake I think, dude, is sometimes you gotta go for half. Like if you're defusing, like the amount of times that I've seen somebody fake 9 to 10 times.
Dude, there's nothing that makes me mad.
No, and that's a huge thing. We're talking like platinum, diamond, like high players, and they're sitting there faking, and it's like the guy's not going to commit to a fight with you if you're faking and then immediately stepping out. They know you're off the bomb. So
No.
stop moving.
Yeah.
Either commit to the fake. And I know it's a tough situation. I know there's not, one solid answer. It's just, I see it a lot of people trying to play this fake game. Like, I don't know, if you're a smoke character, like you said, Eric, if you have util, use it. Try and get it half, one way or another. If you're raised, throw a grenade and try and get that to half.
Yeah.
Like, slow them down so they can't peek. Like, do what it takes because, I mean, you're going to run out of time eventually. So,
And
you gotta-
crosshair
you gotta make
placement,
some moves.
crosshair placement, like when you're defusing the bomb, it's coming so clutch for me. Like if you know where they're at, let's say you're on what side is that? Ascent, and you're on B, and it's planning for long, so they're holding in main, and you know they're on the left side of that, and you like it's just like it becomes a tap thing, like you're faking it. If you just hold it and you have your crosshair right where their head will be, the minute they peek, you can just whip off and shoot them in the head. Like it's.
Hey, Eric, shut your dirty mouth. Shut your dirty mouth. Let's go, everything. Let's go. Let's go. He's insane. Get out of here. Heavy Z is placing his feet onto that
Oh my
whiteboard. He is in that whiteboard right now.
He is in that whiteboard.
Oh
dude.
my
He's in
gosh.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Okay. I don't know what that was, but thank you, Heavy Z.
Wow.
Wait, is Heavy
Insane.
your most gifted or whatever?
Of course he's the
Well,
most
yeah,
gifted,
he's
Eric.
not giving that
Word.
up. What do you think he?
Of
Oh my
what do you
gosh!
think he is? What,
You guys
he
are just
comes-
scamming Heavy.
Well, Heavy, you know what? Heavy, yeah, he gets scammed weekly.
And he wants to though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
What
he's
the
happy
heck?
to be scammed, and
'Cause
we are
he's
happy to
loyal.
Scam him. Jeez, dude, it's Heavy Z we're
Eric,
talking
shut
about.
your mouth.
Hey, Heavy Z, you shut your dirty mouth. You want to love this rat?
You
This guy
need
has no
to-
skin. Right?
Rogan.
You get close to this thing, and he's gonna infest you with some rabbit disease. Look at what
Rogan,
he's done to me and Rogan.
What the heck? Rogan, you need to add a top subscriber.
I know. I will. We've been talking about it. We need to
exactly.
add like a podium. We need to get a IRL picture of Heavy Z and throw him up on this podcast.
I almost think what we need in situations like this, Rogan, is like he's been the top gifter, not just this month, but last month as well.
Dude,
Like,
he's insane.
it's-
It's
well,
nonstop.
I know he's absolutely pathetic. I hate it. Right? Stop. That's too many subs.
I know.
Okay?
Wait,
You need to
yeah.
shut it down. I don't want any more subs from Heavy Z.
Get a hold of your
So-
yoinky.
Get a hold of yourself, right? That could have been Dogie money right there, and you could have lost it all, like me. So there's other places to waste your money. You're choosing to waste it here, and we appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
And-
Eric,
yeah.
not that any of us care, but what were you saying there?
Dude, I think I covered it. I think
Oh,
Just
you
cross
got it.
As
Yeah,
an
just
ending
crosshair
statement to
placement.
Heavy Z, we will get you something that you deserve, that are well deserved. You don't just deserve
Yeah.
the whiteboard, you deserve something way more. And we
Heavy
will
his own-
deliver.
his own emote.
Don't give
It
up
might
on
be,
us
dude.
yet.
Yeah, we're here for you. But great advice, dude. Crosshair placement when you're diffusing, huge. Because how many people do you see? I mean, they're crosshairs. Who knows where when they're in that defuse, dude?
Yeah,
I mean, it's disgusting.
it's a sad
to
thing to
look at.
see, man.
Dude, okay, Coulter, such a fat point, dude. Like, don't fake a ton and get it half. Especially if you have a rat that you're playing against like Eric and he's playing for lineups and you tap it to expose him, he's gonna be playing for lineups. So like there's no way if that snake bite or whatever Molly gets on that bomb, you cannot get the defuse because you won't have time, and they know that. So
Yeah.
getting it half as soon as possible and having your teammate just watch wherever you're exposed to, or even if you're by yourself, just get it half and then you can play back. You have so much more time to give up and to play, get those picks and then get the full defuse. So I would, Coulter, that's such a big thing.
Well, it's like the faker is Eric's favorite customer, dude. Eric
Yeah,
loves
exactly.
the faker.
Yeah, fake all
Because-
you want with Eric.
I've seen Eric with his crosshair in the sky. His snake bite is out, and he's waiting, dude. and Rogan is literally on
My-
site somewhere or close by, and
it doesn't. Rogan's like, okay, Eric, shoot it down, shoot it down.
Like, hold on, go now.
Exactly. Rogan's over there. Oh wait, he faked, and then Eric just waits, and it's like you will just be faked out until you can't fake anymore, and the bomb is gonna.
Or
blow
I'll
on you.
spectate my teammates and like tell Eric when to shoot them, and like when the time is right. You just see the
Oh, I
little
know.
guy going over, and it's just perfect. It's amazing.
But dude, boys, honestly though, it's getting to be where Viper, like her lineups aren't as OP, I should say, anymore. Because I think Viper is being more and more played
Yeah.
in comp that
Yeah.
people know how to counter the lineups. Like
Very well
they'll
said.
have like someone lurking, or they'll just donkey rush you. The
Yeah.
minute they
Yeah.
know you're doing lineups, they will just rush you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's what needed to happen because it was kind of broken the way it was. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's not as great as it was.
Uh-huh.
Right. No, that makes sense. Well, and it's just such a viable strategy, and it's out of the norm. So I think, that's why it's been so effective for so long.
Yeah.
All right, dude. That's question 5 out of 42. We're an hour and 2 minutes in. A little disgusting here. Next one, again from Vodka or Battlehawk, as you know him on Twitch. Do you mentally keep track of enemy utility during a round? Rogan, take us away here.
Enemy utility, it is hard to like keep track of it all the time because I mean you don't have that visual. You're kind of, or you're just going off of like what you know, and you can't really tell like what your teammates are seeing. I think I don't really keep track of it that much. I would say the one thing that I do keep track of is probably flashes. I would say. Because like you can kind of hear Breach flash a lot or Sky, and you can kind of keep a visual on like, okay, Breach used 2 flashes, he has 1 more left. Oh, he used that, he can't flash you anymore. I can hold this peak. And knowing like in those certain situations, it is very beneficial. Like for I would say a Phoenix too. Any flash in general, I would say that's when I notice it the most because they're easier to keep track of. And that's just the way I play. Because I'm not keeping track of every enemy on what their util is. I would say it's probably beneficial in a lot of situations, like knowing what they have, that's huge. And if you're able to keep track of that without like taking up too much time or letting it, hold you back, like I would go ahead, do your best if you can. That's massive. And honestly, like communication's huge too, because your teammate sees something, they know what util they used and whatnot. And utility dumping's huge. Like just playing default, wasting a Sage Wall. Sage Wall, you obviously know that's already been used. Wasting certain abilities is like really big, and then you can kind of know that they're low on util.
Yeah.
I should keep track of it more. What do you guys do? I'm kind of curious.
Dude, I cannot tell you how often I've killed Killjoys because like I'll be lurking and I can hear the sound cue of when their stuff goes offline.
Oh yeah,
And then I just walk on site.
Yeah.
Like that's what the first thing that comes to mind. Like I'll be sitting on a corner and I can hear we're faking a site, let's say, and I hear the Killjoy walk out of range and I hear her turret go down. And I know that's a free site. And I just walk right up and I know that like there's no one else is gonna be there. And I'm able to kill the Killjoy because like that kind of stuff. And then also like the Cypher, you can hear when he's on his camera, and if you time it, like you can hear when he's off of his camera, and you can
Yeah.
just like walk, and you can sometimes like surprise the ciphers because like you can. I think the sound cues of utility can be pretty huge.
That's really
Yeah.
big, man. I do keep
That's
this
big.
Killjoy is massive, knowing when she's off, because then you can get on site free.
Yeah.
Coulter, talk to us.
I think I'm a like Battlehawk and like you guys. I don't always know what every enemy has in their kit, and some of that's just going to be due to like, you're not always seeing all 5 enemies at all times. And then that comes down to like a communication issue with your team. Like, if someone is getting flashed by Breach, and then I'm going up against that breach later in the round, and no one has communicated to me that he's used his flashes. I'm gonna assume he hasn't. Um, but I have in the past found myself, if like one of you two is going to go up against a breach and I know that the breach used all three flashes on me, like I'll mention to you guys, and I know you've mentioned to me before as well, like, hey Coulter, um the breach is out of flashes. And so like communication in that way, I know that you guys are keeping track of those like little things, and so am I. But as far as like I need to get better as well at really knowing who has what, especially with those like the Rays. Did she get 2 kills that round? Does she have her grenade again? I saw that she threw it in Bath like right off the rip, but how many kills did she get this round? Like, some of that you're not going to know unless you're really, really tuned in to what's going on. And I feel like I have a lot of room to improve there because I'm kind of just reactive.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, holy cow, I didn't know she had another nade, as I'm like jumping away.
Uh-huh.
So, but I do keep track of like paranoia. That's a big one. Battlehawk said that in the chat. Like,
Yeah.
but I think I just need to get better at communicating it because there's a lot of that info that I know that my team doesn't. So
Yeah.
that's probably a good tip for everybody. Is like,
That's huge.
It's
you
not
know, it's-
necessarily a hard thing to do. It's just I don't really think about it enough.
right. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's like the information yourself, and
Yeah.
then you see your friend going against the Omen in a 1v1, and it's like there is a certain element to like not just be backseat driving, and like there can be too much chatter. So I think that's kind of like a little nuance that you just got to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes later in the round I do like think back to like, oh, okay, Raze did already use her nade, and that has
Right.
helped. But I kind of realized it later. I'm not realizing it on the spot. Next question: what are your thoughts on playing cheese corners versus just gamble 5-stack on a site?
Oh,
um,
yes. Jeez.
I'm not sure who started the question first.
Let's send Eric on this one because he's ready to rip.
Well, this is a great question for Eric. I mean, Rat is just being called to us.
Yeah.
So are you? I guess I'm trying to understand the question. Do you mean by cheese corners like one and done spots, or like what do you mean by cheese?
Like those spots where you're like, why in the heck is someone there with a judge? Why would someone hold that angle?
Yep. Bind like A showers. You can walk up to that corner.
I think
that's gross.
Yeah, I think it's situational. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm watching, like I think the very first round, like I'm watching like what the enemy team's doing. Like, are they going to be a team that's rushing? Are they going to be a team that's like lurking? And according to how they do that, I mean that's how I'm kind of adjusting my gameplay. Like for example, like there was one time I was playing on split and I knew this team was just rushing me every single time, and they weren't even checking corners. And so like at one time, like I sat, like Rogan seen me do this. I sit behind my wall, like in this little corner, like I'll wall it, and so just have just like a sliver of a wall that blocks me and they can't see me. And I was able to get like 3 kills there because they don't check that corner. I knew that. And so like if you're able to throw that in, just like sprinkle that into your gameplay, it makes them it slows them down. It makes them check that corner. It can be huge.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really answers the question, but
no, I think I mean that's a good thing you said.
I think just analyzing how the team plays, because that's not really going to change throughout the game unless they like really change something up.
Yeah, dude.
So like
also,
knowing what they're doing is
don't
huge.
play in the same cheese spot 2 times in a row if you died there the first time.
Yeah.
Like just switch it up, play different cheese spots, do it like literally once every like half. Like I have like, I have certain plays that I do in my mind and I'll like do them maybe once a game or maybe twice a game, but like I am never doing it twice in a row because I know there's like such a little chance I'll get away with it.
There's going to be the guy that you killed last round is going to be mad. And so he's going to check that corner hoping you're there.
Exactly. Like in lower elo, it's probably going to be different. Like they won't, lower elo, they don't check corners at all. I mean, I get away with so many things, dude. Like, you just get away with more. Like we've all said it. You just have more, time to react. You have more, more little dinky plays you can do. But I would say switching it up every single round if you're going to play dinky. Recently, I have actually 5-stacked a site on defense, and like pushed out at once, and that's actually worked.
Yeah, if you like just do it irregularly,
Yeah,
yeah, it can work.
on like a
You
save
just mix
round.
that in.
That's what
Yeah.
comes to mind.
Especially if your whole team has Deegs, you can
Yeah.
win around easily like that. against
On a
three of them.
buy round, I'm usually never 5-stacking. I mean, do you guys ever 5-stack on buy rounds?
I mean,
Probably not, unless
I have, but it's just like it goes to what Eric's saying. Like if they've rammed you for the past 4 rounds going A,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't know, and you're just consistently losing it without a chance. Like you have to react in some way. It's like yeah, they could switch over to B, but they also might not and just win that round again.
Yep.
Like that's a
Yep.
hard one. I pretty much just agree with what you guys said as far as the cheese corners go. I think, like Rogan said, guys, we're talking like once a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking
Because
once a game.
like there's a reason they're one and done spots. Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
if they check that corner, like even if you get one kill, sometimes even if you get one kill, it's not worth it because then they get like a sight take.
No.
Like I think it's only ever worth it if you're getting at least 2 in the cheese corner.
And one
Yeah.
kill's
Because-
not bad, but it's like Eric, it's not necessarily good.
Like what comes to mind is bind. If you're defending on B, you guys see me go underneath the window, and that's 1 games or rounds. That's a
Yeah.
popular one, right? And so, like Eric's saying, if they're just bomb rushing B round after round, and you're noticing they're just jumping out of the window willy nilly, you're gonna be able to get away with that once, and then it's over.
And then they start checking it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the value kind of carries on beyond that because, like you guys said, there's going to be that kid that's mad, and he might just throw a boom bot into that corner, and so now you've just wasted his utility. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like on the other rounds, like he's like, man,
Yeah.
if he's mad about it, like you
Or
might
they throw a
bet-
nade to clear cubby.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
they might
true,
waste some
Coulter.
utility there. Like it's kind of a good thing to do early. and
Play
just
cheese
set the-
corners like the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, like let them know that like you're not gonna be afraid to do that, and
Mhm.
and they have to react. They
Yeah.
have to, take account for it in their play style after that. So, Eric, what's this next question here, dude?
Eco round tips. Haven't really thought about that one.
I'll send mine in there if you're not ready.
Yeah,
If you
go
want
for
to,
it.
if you want to brew on it.
I need to
I
let
think-
that percolate.
I think so. Do you have any eco round tips? I think that the sheriff is insanely good on eco rounds. If you're going for a really, really, really low cost option, going Deagle with no shields or something, in my opinion, is better than half shields and a classic. I just feel like it just gives you the potential to maybe pull something off.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's just that one tap potential is so huge on an eco round, and it's really the only chance you got. Like, I mean, just how many times are you gonna take out a phantom with a classic? Like we've all done it. Like it's not like he can't be done. It's just rare. It's more rare for me than getting just sometimes lucky, sometimes skillful snap with the sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would consider the sheriff significantly more often if you don't already. So that's
It's
my thought.
crazy. Yeah, I think that you hit that right on the head, Culture. Like it's crazy how many times I've turned rounds around, like we're ecoing their full buy, and you get like 1, maybe 2 headshots, and the round is like that completely changes the way the game plays from there. Because I mean,
Yeah,
that's your
dude.
eco, their full buy. That changes. That's so huge.
And now you have 2 guns. I mean,
Yep.
it is huge, dude.
Yeah.
Very big. Like
The
it's
sheriff
massive.
is I think it was underrated. I think in the beginning, maybe I just didn't use it as often as I should have, but
Yeah.
I'm really definitely understanding its value.
Yeah.
It's another question that goes down to personal preference as well. Also, like eco rounds, if they're talking like first and second rounds of the whole game or like of the half, I usually don't run Sheriff. I'm usually running. I feel like Light Shields is actually huge because you're able to take that headshot from the Ghost.
Right, but if they're not ecoing, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying like first and second rounds, like first rounds is what I'm talking about. I don't know if that was eco rounds. I guess it kind of brings that in, but I sometimes run classic and shields, and the shields actually help a lot. But I mean, the Sheriff gives you a chance to make something happen, and any gun too, like a frenzy or whatever.
Dude, Battlehawk, the shorty, dude, is so underrated. And dude, if you're dirt broke and you sit a cheese corner with the shorty and you're able to take out a full buy,
That's
and there's
nasty.
no better feeling,
Yeah.
dude. And they get so mad at you.
You can get a lurker too,
Glorious.
like
Yeah.
it's a one person that's playing on A showers, everyone else is going
Yeah.
B, and
Because
you
if
get a gun
they're
early.
full rotating, yeah, if they're like, you're not gonna kill two people with a shorty, like ever.
No.
But if you're able to get one, that's huge.
Yep.
I've never purchased the shorty in my entire life.
You're missing out.
You never
Isn't that
purchased a
wild?
shotgun, dude.
No,
I mean, in
actually-
general.
guys, I don't think one shotgun has been purchased on my account. I just can't get there. I can't get there mentally, dude.
That's insane.
It's weird.
Dude, I gave in a long time ago.
Oh, dude, you started that meta, dude.
Dude, that was the first gun I ever
You-
used. I
you
pulled
pr-
out the shorty.
I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if you started the Jet shorty.
I mean, you were right there with tens, just setting the.
You
trends,
were, dude. You were.
So
Let's be
gross.
honest.
Guys, are we getting through all these? Are we getting through all these questions tonight?
Coulter, are you dropping fast, dude?
No, I'm just looking at it and I'm wondering.
We can get through the next questions in the section here, and then
And then
Call it.
toss Lingo's questions to the wayside.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Lingo
probably-
just getting scammed left and right.
No, well, Lingo in the chat earlier, we haven't lashed him yet, and he's been with us this entire time. I think we're saving you for a special one. I mean,
Well, dude, Lingo. Lingo
that's why
has
we've been
endured-
avoiding it.
Dude, it's like he's been here so long that it's like the mental damage that we've inflicted on his daily life is just off the charts.
And that's
Like, there's no-
why when we do throw him on the table, it's going to be a whole nother world for him.
Well, like that's what I'm saying, dude. There's no lashing that we could possibly inflict that's going to be worse than just the effect that we've had on his life. So it's like I'll smack him again. I'll throw his questions out. I don't give a rip.
But then
Okay,
his
is it-
day will come where we will do some damage.
Yeah, we'll lash him.
All right.
Is it always good to have a proper team comp? And this proper team comp example is 2 duelists, 1 smoke, 2 free choice. Or do you think running whatever you're comfortable with is just fine? What a great question. Somebody take it first. I got thoughts here.
I think the only way that you're gonna get away with not having a good comp is if you're just blatantly better. Like you're just a better team. And there's no way to know that until you get into the game. So I think you should always try to have a good comp.
I think I agree with you, Eric. If you're a 5 stack, I think you can get away with some more things too, like using like 1 Astra and then like 3 duelists or whatever. Because you have that Astra playing, being able to communicate more and using her smokes more. You can get away with a lot in different situations, but I think like always running smokes. I think smokes are the most important. At least having 1 agent that can lock off some different angles for your team is always huge. And like
That's
if
it for me too.
yeah, and if you are going to be solo queuing too, try to like if you think you're going to be doing more work with a duelist, run a duelist. If you feel like if you are most comfortable with Reyna and you can't play anyone else, I would insta lock right away. Because in the end, you're not going to be if you've never played a smoke agent before, you're not going to be giving your team that much playing a smoke agent then. So like in the end, I would say it's more like whatever you play best, but try to your best to keep it in that general like team comp. Those are my quick thoughts, Coulter.
Yeah, I think that we've been over this before, and I think my thoughts have stayed the same on it. It's like you guys are saying. I mean, guys, in gold, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if you're in gold, or if you're in gold 3 or lower, like play whatever the heck you want to play and just insta lock it. Like it's not gonna matter enough in my experience. Like I've tried to fill in gold and then no one's talking anyway. And I would have been better off playing a duelist and just playing my own game and just getting as many kills as I can and hope to win that way.
Yeah.
So I think, like Rogan said, if you only have one option, just lock it. It's just, I mean, we've all seen it. It's like you play an agent that you're not comfortable with, you're gonna get yoinked, more often than not. If you do have like two agents that you can do, maybe one duelist, one sentinel, well, yeah, maybe hold off, and see what the team. And then if you guys already have a sentinel and you already have two duelists, but you've never played smokes in your life, or you've never played an initiator, well, just go three duelists that game. You know what I mean? But if you do have an option, I think it's wise to, be a little flexible as much as you can, like you guys said.
Eric, you play like duelist, sentinel, controller, and Eric will literally like sometimes fill for his entire team, and I sometimes fill. And Eric's able to play these different agents, and that's why he's really good at them because he plays them, and that's
Well,
why
Eric
he's
has-
able to.
You've expanded a lot, Eric.
Yeah,
Well, I think I just hate not having like certain characters.
yeah.
Like
Well, smokes are huge, man.
smokes are huge, and Viper's not really the greatest smoker, but like if I see that my whole team is just gonna be playing for themselves, like just if I see three duelists, like oh, well, at least I can play Viper. So
All right,
Yep.
next one. We're powering through this. Rogan, go.
Is it good to have a dedicated sniper on your team, or should the whole team use the op? I think he's meaning like, can Omen use an op or whatever? In my personal preference, I think like anyone can op. Anyone can. It's just like Jett is gonna be an overall better opper. Reyna is gonna be an overall better opper just because she's able to get a kill and get away safely. But anyone like I play Omen, and when I did play Omen, I played the op so much, like very often. Every time I could buy an op, I would buy one, and I was able to be able to get those kills and being beneficial with that. And I think like anyone can play it. It's just like I would say, is the Jett really good at opping that round? Did she buy the op and did she get killed right away, or did she miss every single shot? And then it's like, if you want to try out the op, if you want to switch things up, you aren't being good with the Vandal, you aren't being good with the Phantom, you're playing Omen, try out the op. If no one else, I would say like, I always avoid two ops in one round, just because it's a lot of money you're giving up, and also, playing retake with an op is absolutely brutal. It's terrible playing retake with an op. Like you want to have them peek you first. You want to be able to hold that angle. Pushing with an op is it's very scary doing it with someone other than Jett. I'll let you guys cover the rest. Those are just my first takes.
Go for it, Eric.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a wee wee.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
he kind of hit it on the head there. Opping can be really unforgiving if it's not used by a Jett. Just her ability to get away from those situations is just so useful. But I don't think I don't think Jett should be the only one opping. Like if you're a good opper and someone insta-lock Jett, don't make that mean that you don't op, because opping can be such a crucial thing for your team. And so like if you can hit those shots, I don't care if the Jett is screaming at you to give you the op. Like it does not matter. If you can hit that shot, take it.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I don't think you need a dedicated person to only use it. Just because I mean they just might not be hitting that day. So also I really don't even feel like you really need an op like in every game. Like if you can take advantage of the enemy, like, and you notice that they don't have um any smokes, etc., then take advantage for sure. But I mean, you don't need an op in every game. I don't think there has to be a sniper every round. So
Yeah.
that's my thoughts there. But yeah, I think anyone can use it. It's just Jet obviously gets the most value out of it, as we can see through all the pro gameplay as well as just in ranked.
It is relevant
sure.
to see that price change too.
Well, that's massive. Yeah,
You're just
I mean,
taking less of a gamble.
well, and it's going to allow probably most of the time you're going to be able to get light shields as well as the op, which has not been the case this act.
Yeah.
You kind of had to go like, I don't know.
Glass
There's just a lot of
cannon.
times. Total glass cannon. Yeah, exactly. All right. What's your favorite attack/defense strategy that you like to use?
Man, that's a fatty.
Do
you want to just go over like one strategy on each side for like each of us, just to make it shorter?
But like, I mean, what I was just thinking of, like, I don't think there's ever like one. I mean, default is what comes to mind at first, but I think you should only be like using strategies like if you know like what the team is doing. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like every game is so situational. You should just be just watching what they're doing, and then like you can use, like, if they're rushing you on defense, play a default.
Yeah.
They're flanking you.
I would
play
say it's
default.
like how to counter.
Yeah.
Counter their strategy, because like defense, you're kind of playing on how they play. Like if they are full rushing a site, you're gonna have to play differently than you normally do. Knowing how to switch your strategy up to how the team plays is big too.
For sure. Oh, a little shoddy there, a little shoddy boy.
Wow, Coulter's just downing the whip, dude. So much cream.
A lot of cream.
Boys, I think Rogan, I mentioned this to Coulter earlier. I think we need to. I know we're not done with the questions here, but I think we need to get a way to scam Lingo out of his breadcrumbs. I know he's sitting on a cash stack over there. We need to figure out a way to.
Are we thinking some gambling live on the pod?
I'm thinking some gambling live on the pod.
Right,
so
Battlehawk, set it up.
So I can get
set up the prediction or whatever you do, and we're gonna gamble with some breadcrumbs here live.
How are we? Like, what do we gamble on though?
I know
we need something to.
Well, I think that we really need to bring the gambling culture into this pod. No, like I'm actually dead serious. Like that game where there was crumbs on the line, dude. There were loaves on the line.
For the pod listeners, Coulter, can you explain this? So like the pods.
For the podcast listener, Rogan and I, we also stream gameplay, right? So I stream on Friday and Rogan streams on Monday. And so what ended up happening was Rogan and I, along with Eric, actually all ended up playing on my Friday stream. And it was going wild because Battlehawk, I mean, this was all Eric's idea, the first good idea he's ever had in his life outside of marriage. You'd have to ask him. But but what ended up happening was you could place bets on whether we would win the game or lose, and you were betting on your breadcrumbs, which is, of course, the currency of the Flow State Gaming podcast, right? This is how our empire runs. You'll see it on You'll see it on Robinhood, Coinbase soon. The breadcrumb cryptocurrency is gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. So anyway, that's what people were gambling with, and I don't know how to bring that in now. I mean, I don't know if we just totally scammed the podcast listener, but I mean that was insane. And anyways, Lingo is definitely a whale, as they call them.
Lingo bet against us and won a lot of breadcrumbs, dude. He won a lot of breadcrumbs.
Too many.
Well,
He's got some blood crumbs over there.
So for the sake of the people who are alive, I'm gonna write a number down on a notepad, just 1 or 2,
Maybe.
and
Yeah,
then someone as in the prediction can just make like 1 or 2, and it'll just be straight 50% chance on whoever does it.
Wait just a second here.
Yeah,
First
that's
off,
a
shoot-
huge yikes.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
First off-
I want
No,
like some
Rogan.
chances.
I know. What you could do is like maybe we shouldn't do this on the pod because this is like straight up gambling. But I'm saying
Oh
like
my
maybe
gosh.
after the pod you could like set
Okay.
up like a random number generator or something.
Yeah, get here live, boys, to be on the after party every night on
Yeah.
Tuesdays. We close the pod up and we open the after party up and we get dirty.
Dude,
And there's
Dude,
gonna be some
Lingo.
nasty gambling tonight.
Dude,
Nasty.
Lingo sitting on 15K.
All right. Let's move on. Let's finish this up and get into the
Okay,
after
guys,
party where we get
I
nice
need
and
to put
dirty.
I need to put my 2 cents in on this question, and then we're moving on. I think
Yeah.
default is something that you need to consider more often. That's it. That's my only thought. I just I think that teams, including myself, my own thought process, and the thoughts of my teammates, sometimes if you're just 5-man pushing a site round after round after round, getting destroyed, you have to be able to switch it. And that's my answer for that. Just don't be afraid to play default and play for picks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. And I've said it already, trading as much as you can. If you're losing 1v1 fights, play with somebody else. If you know someone's pushing out, just hold that angle, get a trade on him, and then also playing orbs if you're attacking. Like literally farm orbs with Sage as much as you can. You get a res every 2 rounds. It's insane. It is insane using ultimates as much as possible. And fighting orbs, like having one person watch an angle while someone gets an orb, you can get a trade and you get an orb there. That's massive.
You don't have to rush like at the very beginning of the round every single round.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
you can wait. I think this is what I'm learning still too, is like you can wait till 30 seconds. You can play like slow the entire round, figure out where they're playing, what they're doing, and then just hit it all at once.
And at those 45 seconds, someone on defense is getting antsy and they want to know what's going on and they're going to peek.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when you punish.
And you punish them. All right.
Ram it down their throat.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
If you could improve one current agent, how so?
Rogan, go first.
If you could improve one current agent, how so? I would say practice range is huge.
What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You are absolutely
Oh my
blended.
word.
No, I'm not.
Dude, you have
Shut
no
it.
idea what that question is
Yeah,
asking.
you're
dude.
lost. It's fine. Eric,
No, shut it.
And this actually kind of segues into what I wrote down for the next part is, I think I just want characters with more movement. I was thinking, I wrote that down there. That I wrote that you were blended.
I am blended.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want, and I don't know which character this would be too, but I want like an agent that can grapple around, dude. I want like he can do like Spider-Man stuff, like you're just shooting grapples and like swinging. Like I know that they kind of Apex kind of has a guy like that, but wouldn't that be so much fun? Like imagine the plays you could do, like and it would add a mobility aspect to the game too. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be sad. 1 or 2 charges, and how far can you grapple?
Oh, I mean, oof.
Come on, give us some specs.
I don't want it to be like a static thing. So I don't want you to just be like shoot up and like get like elevation. I think that's boring. You kind of already have Omen that can do that. Like you can get to a weird place with that place. I want you to be able to like create movement, like swing it. That would be sick.
Oh, dude, that would dude. Oh, like imagine if they had like somewhat like a satchel, like something that would create like momentum, and then you could swing off of that.
Yeah.
Momentum's such a cool
sick,
aspect in indie game, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Eric wants this TAC FPS to go down.
Dude, can you just imagine?
The phantom spray.
Imagine somebody just swings across the map, just judging you the whole way. Imagine how much you would want to just
the sky
burn
above
your
the
computer.
entire map, just spraying down.
Oh my gosh.
With an Odin, dude.
Oh, just hip firing an Omen, just swinging around. Yeah, that's
What
nasty.
I
Are you-
like? Oh, you can go ahead.
Oh, Rogan's
Hey,
ready
I
now.
know what I'm talking about now. I was so
well,
lost there.
I know.
Well, 'cause
everyone knows.
I didn't look at the question until I was reading it, so I was like, my mind was just gone.
Right. Well,
And I'm absolutely
fire
plastered
away.
right now. I don't even know
Fire
what I'm saying.
away.
All right. I'm kidding. I think an agent that would help other like players to get on different areas, like you see like the Sage Wall, they can boost other players up. I kind of like that aspect and like helping your other team out, like using like almost like a Sage Wall, but in a different way. And also like changing the map. So like adding like a platform in an area that's not usually there, I think is cool because then it changes the entire round. Maybe having an agent that could place permanent structures that like couldn't like block an area, of course, but that would like be a part of that entire round, the entire period, or like 30 seconds at least. Something like that would kind of just change, maybe allow like someone with no ability to be able to get verticality, because like we always talk about it, the agents with mobility, they're usually the best agents in the game because you only have 4 agents that can do that. Allowing all agents can do that, it might add something new to the game. But
Yeah.
I would just make if you could improve one current agent, I really, really want Yoru to be good so bad. No,
Dude,
like,
I don't think he's bad. I don't think
he.
I played a
dude,
game with
he's
him
bad.
today. I got like 17 kills. I was like 17 and 10.
Well, and I've had golden moments too, dude. But it's like, it's just, it goes back to that conversation of like, there are gonna be anomalies of like people that are insane at Yoru. It's just no matter what way you slice it, like he's just not as good as some of the other agents.
Yeah.
Like it just is how it is, and I know that they're changing him, and I so anyways, I was just like dude, Eric, I've gone relentless. I've gone down relentless rabbit holes of how to use his footsteps. Every single pro basically says they're useless. Like what are his footsteps doing? Like, dude, even like Shroud and them, they throw it in front of them and then they're just walking with it. Like
Yeah.
it
Like
literally
what's
does
the
like it literally does nothing. They throw them out randomly. Like the best players in the world are just literally throwing them to the wind. Like that sucks.
it's not
So-
a guaranteed ability. Like with a
It's
Cypher,
not even it's not
with
even
like a
effective,
raise
bro.
grenade, that grenade is gonna explode a cubby and it'll push them out, or they're gonna die. And like with the footsteps, you just don't know. It's so unknown.
You're
Like-
playing purely off the fact of what you think it's doing to the enemy. Like,
Exactly.
is
And,
it is there even someone that can hear the footsteps?
Yeah.
Like
Well, like exactly, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not an ability. Like, so would you choose that or the jet smokes? Like, would you choose
Oh.
that or
Yeah.
like the rain of blind? I mean, it's like it's the contrast is stark in how bad of an ability that is. So like,
the Phoenix Mollies.
yeah,
like,
like
I'm
change it. Like do something about that. Like that's what I
Yeah.
want, and I think they might do something. It sounds like so. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my thought.
It's a relevant topic for the upcoming patch because I think we're gonna see a lot of changes.
Yeah. That was the last question, boys.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Wow.
Wow.
That was an hour and 40 minutes, dude.
Big episode here.
Big dinks, dude.
We have a lot more questions to cover. I'm surprised. I thought we were gonna ram through these.
Well, me too, man. We got out of hand.
I mean, we could make it longer, but we have an after party to attend to.
Well, I know.
little after party gambling. Little after sesh.
All
Any
right.
gamblers on the podcast apps, get here live and you can release your urges with us.
Oh my
Like-
gosh.
Like we will take your breadcrumbs, dude.
It's free. It's free money to gamble. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that?
And when your wife asks, "Honey, what are you doing?" you turn around and you just simply say, "I'm just listening to the pod."
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Well,
It's not. is not I have a gamblingaddiction.com like you're
I
going
know.
to now.
And Coulter, eventually, dude, we're gonna be doing giveaways with these bad boys. We're
Well,
gonna be
yeah.
putting some, items on a line.
Well,
So-
I'm ready to put Eric himself on the line.
Oh my
If there's any
gosh,
human
Eric for a
traffickers.
week. Eric for a week. Let's go. Let's get banned. Let's
Dude.
get banned.
Dude,
Dude, he's
oh,
just a
boys,
handmaiden.
I just got a great idea.
Oh no.
What
I don't-
if Coulter, you've already experienced this a bit. What if you had like breadcrumbs have the ability to force one of you two to play a certain character? So let's say they drop like 50k breadcrumbs. It forces Coulter to play Astra for like a week, dude. Just
Yeah.
imagine that. Dude,
That'd be
you would
clean.
have
Oh.
kids lining up to watch the pod, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
I don't want to do that.
Dude, I
can't
think-
do Astra. I can't. Brim was enough, dude. I cannot do Astra.
imagine it. Imagine the Coulter on the Astro, dude.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
boys. Do
Oh.
you have anything else?
Nope.
No, we
Good,
gotta
good.
we gotta let it go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to the Flow State Gaming Podcast, episode 33 of the Lashing Table with the Rat, Eric, 21-year-old white male, Madras, Oregon. Eventually, we release his real address. We aren't sure when. It's been a good one. Have a great week. We will see you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. on flow_state_gaming, twitch.tv. Be there live. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the after
Wow.
party.
Are we in the after party?
I think we have reached the after party.
Oh shoot! Do I need to stop recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
you peasant
Stop it.
rat.
Stop it. Do not delete it though. Go file,
Stop it.
export, MP3.
Stop. File. Export. MP3.
And let that little PC run.
What do I do with this though?
Just name it whatever you want, and then you're gonna have to
Episode
upload it to
33
Google
rat.
Drive to your like clip or
Aw.
whatever.
Episode 33. Boys,
Yeah.
this might be it for me.
You're not here
My-
for the after party.
You guys are
Oh
gonna
my-
have to tackle this after party by yourself. I'm sorry.
Okay. You're fine.
But it's been an honor and a pleasure, boys. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you,
buddy.
Eric. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
It's been
Have
awesome.
a good night,
See you,
man.
chat. See you, Battlehawk, and look at the rat. Look at them spam the rats, dude. They love me.
Oh my god.
My people.
Oh my god.
Gosh dang. Get out of here.
I'm so loved, dude.
Oh
All right,
my
peace.
goodness.
All right,
ya.
see you, man.
Cybot, how are we? We're good, dude. I'm feeling good. How are you, man? Rogan, you want to switch the scenes? Oh my goodness, you already did.
Yeah, it's just your webcam since Coulter left. I mean Eric left.
Yeah. What are we talking on? Is he gonna be able to get that into the?
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure. I think he will. Do we trust him?
No,
We don't?
we text him. Yeah, we text him for sure.
Dang it.
I mean,
All right.
what?
Oh, nothing. So, Coulter.
Look at them spamming rat is just you.
I know.
Zach.
Oh my
love it.
gosh, what is that?
Let's see.
So, Coulter?
Yeah.
Coulter? What the heck, dude?
What?
There's just audio everywhere. It's insane.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Just trying to change this. All right.
I'm getting a.
I know there's probably not a ton of people who are willing to gamble, but I think we should run something here.
Really?
Yeah.
Just do games, dude.
Oh, well,
Unless
we
they
need to run
want it.
some gambling. What do you mean? We said that to the people. We need to
Well,
at
I
least run
didn't.
one.
Okay, well, I just don't want Lingo to accumulate any more breadcrumbs than he already has.
Well, we have to take risks, dude. Is he willing to? He could also get yoinked by all of his breadcrumbs.
True.
Battlehawk, are you still with us, brother? Could also run some
There's no-
games too, though.
There's no way he's still with us.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks, Daddy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm just writing the bio.
Hey, Lingo. I know you're a mod. Do you know how to set up predictions? So, Coulter, I think we just run one and see how many breadcrumbs are in this pot.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna.
I'm also gonna be partaking. So
Oh,
just
you will?
keep that keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm sitting on 5.1k breadcrumbs here.
Oh shoot!
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
I'll do the prediction. Whatever. I just don't know how to do it. Okay, I type /prediction and then I can't edit anything. It just says like 0 channel points to whatever. Do I just click start prediction, then I can edit it then? How do I edit that text? I think eventually we'll have a great after party, Coulter. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
I'm gonna do a test prediction. How about this is not for real, so just don't add anything. Oh, here we go. We're good. We're good. All right, Coulter. Name the prediction. What should we do? Just like I think we could just do complete random.
Well, I don't know how this works. What do you
Okay.
mean?
Okay. All right, boys. This is going to be 2-minute submission period. It's going to be a random number. This is just straight 50-50 gambling. We don't have any great predictions yet. But if anyone wants to partake, slam your breadcrumbs in here. I have a random number generator on my computer that I'll run 1 to 2. I'm going to do it right now. Generate.
Dude, bring us into that 3-screen view like that we had with Eric so we can all see the prediction live.
Everyone can see it in chat.
Oh, sweet.
They won't be able to, I can't see anything on here, so.
Oh, gotcha. Oh my gosh, guys, who's partaking in this?
All right, here we go. Prediction has started, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Enter your breadcrumbs here. I have the random number up. We need numbers on both sides. What?
Who's all?
We don't know who. It's going to be a 2-minute period. No one, like someone might not. Oh, 10 breadcrumbs on 2.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, that's you. Nice. You got 3,000 on 1. Oh my gosh. Is that lingo?
Let's go. Let's go.
Was that you, Coulter?
Oh yes, I dropped 4,000.
You are a
4,000.
whale, dude.
Yes.
You are a whale.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You know what,
Oh
Lingo?
my
I am looking
gosh.
at you, brother. I'm looking at Lingo here. Dude, if Lingo wins this again, I am going to lose myself. I'm going to lose myself. Oh my. Who just dropped another load?
Hit me.
Dude, someone just
Lingo
dropped
did, dude.
Dude, Lingo's disgusting. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting. Wait, am I still in this?
Coulter,
What?
are you adding more? Man, someone's just dumping, dude.
Dude, somebody is dumping, dude.
Wait, Lingo's only at 1.5K for 1. How much did you add, Coulter?
Yeah, I dropped another grand.
Oh my gosh.
I'm all in. Baby.
He's matching, dude. He's matching.
Baby. I match you, dude. I match you.
And, ladies and gentlemen, we are closing the poll, the prediction soon.
Oh.
Wait. What just happened?
Is it done? What happens now?
Wait. What just happened?
Did we just get scammed?
Wait.
Dude, don't tell me you
wait.
scammed me.
No, I don't think I did. How many breadcrumbs do you have right now?
144?
Wait.
Did I just get rammed?
Wait, hold on.
Dude, there's no way you scammed us that bad.
Did I just scam you guys? Oh, wait, no. We're good.
Well, what happens?
Guys, it was number 2.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm sorry, Lingo.
Let's go!
I actually do feel bad.
Go! Dude, Lingo, get rammed! Get absolutely rammed! Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, boys. I did the random number generator on Google, and it was 2.
That's huge.
Coulter with... Man.
Oh my goodness, dude. You're looking at a loafer, boys. A loafer, dude.
Dude, you have a loaf?
Oh my. Yeah, I have a loaf. I have 10K because no one voted against me. I was the only one
Oh
on 2.
my god. Oh, he wants another one and you go all in?
Dude, well, Cybot, what do you got? What do you got to go all in with? That's the main question. 2.6 down the drain. Get smashed, Lingo. Get rammed.
I know you guys I know you guys trust me, but if you guys want to see, I don't know how to do it like so you guys can see that I'm not like, just saying a random number.
Oh, dude, 10.
Here, how about
2?
I'll get it. Here, I'll be right back. Get ready, boys. It's going to be a gross one.
What are you doing? Cybot, the odds are so against me, dude. The odds are so far against me.
Hey, Coulter.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a notepad this time, and I'm gonna write a number on it, so then they can see what I wrote down, so it's not like sketch. I know it's a 50-50. It's a 50 poll. It's so scummy.
I know. It's just my risk to reward for going all in is so minuscule. I'm gonna get your little 2.4K. That means nothing to me, Cybot. It means nothing.
I don't even know how to change it from a 50. I don't even know like the best way to do it, but all right. Can we get
Dude,
whoever's in the chat so we just know if we want to do it again or should we just not?
Oh my goodness, dude. If this helps anyone decide, I'll put 10.2 on the line, but you guys gotta match it.
All right, I'm gonna write the
You
number
guys
down.
gotta match it.
I'm gonna do.
Give us a bigger casting.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a bigger number. You mean?
No. Do a bigger like period of time.
Oh yeah. I'll do a big one.
No, Cybot. I know you can't match it, but together you peasants can match it.
All right.
Unless you are looking to divide on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next gambling session will begin. I'm going to do a random number between like one.
All peasants on the same number. Oh man. You need to make it more than
I know. I'm gonna
numbers.
I know. I'm gonna do 1 through 500, and then
What?
1 through 400. Wait, sorry. What? Okay. I'm gonna do the random number generator through like. What do you mean by one? Like then one more than 1 to 2 numbers? I'm confused. I was gonna do like 1 through 500, then 501 through 1,000, just so it's like the random number generator can like, I don't know.
I'm finagled, dude.
I
I don't know
know
what's
what to
going
do.
on here.
I don't know what to do either. I'm confused. I'm just
Wait,
gonna do
can you-
1 and 2. What?
Can you go to that 3 screen? Can you go into that view again and then just share your screen and then do a Google random number generator?
Yeah, but then people are gonna see. Oh yeah, do it live. That's perfect. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
That's what
Yeah.
I've been saying the whole time.
Well, stop it. Let me just change some things around.
Rain, how many crumbs are you sitting on? That's the big question here.
All right. I'm just gonna do random number generator 1 or 2. Okay. Coulter,
Okay.
we're gonna do the same one. Submission period is gonna be 5 minutes.
Do like 4.
I can't do 4. It's 2 minutes. It's like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. There's no in between.
We have a wait from Cybot.
Oh. Wait.
Ooh, Rain used 1,000. Get smacked. Get scammed.
Wow. Put the poll and then do a roll live. Poll?
Yeah, like I think he's saying what we were saying.
Well, poll is
Just-
different.
Oh. I'm confused. I'm absolute dog water. I'll check my Dogi in the meantime. Oh my gosh. Nothing but absolute red.
Yeah, Cybot, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do the result live. We're going to do a different view, and it's going to show like the random number generator. And I'm going to click generate, and then whatever number it goes to, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So we're going to do 1 or 2. It's just going to be the same thing. I know it's kind of
Yeah.
lame, but I know we can do a poll, but I don't know. We'll just do this for now. We're going to do it after the entire prediction's over. The roll. 5 minutes. That's all I can do. Random number 1 or 2. Start prediction. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up. If anyone wants to take part, submit your breadcrumbs.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness.
I think I only have a couple, but I'll throw them in the pot.
What are we doing here?
Go.
6K just got dropped.
Oh
one.
my!
Dude.
Oh my! 6K on 1.
Oh.
8 what? Wait, did you just drop that, Coulter?
Yeah. I'm matching.
Oh, you're matching. This is insane.
I'm matching.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Let's go.
I just spent 10 breadcrumbs. That's all. That's all I have.
Oh shoot.
What?
I accidentally got out of it.
It's still there.
Oh, okay. Well, I clicked back on my mouse on accident.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need more breadcrumbs. Put them in the pot.
I have
Dump them.
1.9K left. If you guys put in 1.9, you'll get 1.9 from me. That's how this works. It's me versus the peasants right now, dude.
This is insane. The peasant uprising.
Dude, there's...
Oh!
Oh, there it is.
Who was that whale?
Okay, I have... Wait, don't do any more. I have 1,922. 1,000. That's it. I have 0 breadcrumbs. 0 crumbs left.
Oh, Coulter, you know this is just getting closer to hula skirt if someone wins this.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. It's not good. Lingo is an absolute dog. I know. Dude, you got 2 whales going head to head right here, dude.
Wait, Coulter, type in the Discord in general that we're doing this right now. You have 2 minutes. Tell them that you have to do it now.
What?
Just to
Dude,
see if
there's
anyone
no
wants
way
to.
People get here in time.
People get here in time for sure.
No.
We need to know if Battlehawk gets here or someone.
Dang it, dude. Sorry, I misclicked.
Oh, that's fine.
How much time do I have?
Well, it's like 2 minutes left. I mean, that's all right. But I just know Battlehawk is a fat holder. I'm kind of nervous for all of you guys. I don't want really anyone to lose.
Oh my goodness, someone dropped in some more cash on their side. Guys, I have no more cash to go against you.
1 or 2. Let me try to get a better number.
Stop Lingo is 6K in, dude. That is disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh.
Yikes. Oh my goodness, man.
It's going to be like the leading up to it's going to be so lame because I'm just going to click on a button then it's just going to show 1 or 2 and that's it. like that's all they're going to get. Like, did they lose it all or not?
Dude, I'm losing this hands down, dude. There's no way I win this.
Really?
No. There's no way. There's no way I make 30K breadcrumbs in one night. There's no way. There's no shot.
That would be insane.
Dude, imagine I win those 2 loaves, dude.
That's a
2
lot.
loaves. Like, that's what's happening here.
Yeah, Jordan,
Oh,
we'll have to
yeah,
get some
that's
intense music. I know.
huge. That's huge. That's very, very true.
Holy cow.
What?
The prediction is almost over. And
Well, change our view.
oh, all right, boys, we are changing the view here.
All right, let's see here,
Oh,
boys. Let's see here,
man, yeah.
boys. Oh.
Yeah. Let me get you all sorted out here, Coulter.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, get me sorted out. Get me sorted out, please. Oh, yes.
All right. All right.
Yes.
We'll throw both of us at the bottom here. Do you see the view, Coulter?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I see it. Oh,
Yeah.
boys.
Oh,
Oh, boys.
all right. If anyone isn't here, if anyone just got here, this is it. This is the journey. One or two. One
There's
or
only
two.
4 people left. It's only
I know.
gamblers left.
I know. It's honestly I kind of like it though. It's the loyal, close boys who are sacrificing their well-earned
Yikes.
breadcrumbs.
Yikes, dude. It has to be 2 here. It's gotta be 2 here, dude.
Okay, how do we do this, dude?
Well, we just hit it, dude. Just hit it.
All right, boys, here it goes. Ah! Oh, it's one! It's one! It's one! It's one! Cybot!
Dude.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
Wow!
That's so many breadcrumbs, dude.
Oh my gosh! Complete
my-
prediction.
Oh
There
my
it is. Cybot and
God.
Lingo gets the win. Are you
dude,
broke, Coulter?
4 people got the win.
4 people. Oh, all 4 of them went 1.
Yeah. it
Oh,
was
they
me
all.
against
It was
them.
you against them. That was it.
Yeah,
Wow.
They just finagled my
Oh.
breadcrumbs.
Oh, 10,000 just. Yo, 4.8 to Cybot.
Oh my god.
Lingo with 18.5K.
18.5
Oh.
is nothing to laugh at, dude.
That is so, dude, he is close, Coulter. If
I
he hold
know.
on to those, that is close to the King's
Oh
release.
my gosh, dude. All 4s. Just. Oh. Dude, what the heck? What the heck?
Dude,
That is
Lingo
disgusting.
and Cybot have a lot of power.
Well, I know. That was huge.
Dude, Lingo though, like talk about a whale.
Dude, I'm literally have to just spend my 10 breadcrumbs at a time. Just, oh no.
Coulter.
That's so nasty.
Wow, dude.
Do I make you crawl or do I make you battle cry for an hour? Oh my gosh, dude. All stream, I'm just battle crying. Oh, dude. Well, that's it for me, boys. I'm going to bed in a very depressed state. Dude, 21K breadcrumbs were in the pot. That is disgusting. That makes me sick.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
He just yoinked it from you.
Well,
I didn't know you had that much, dude.
I only had 5, and then I won that first one. That's where my 10K came.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's
No.
right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. The peasants are rising up. I really liked it when we were doing it with games.
I
Like,
know the
winning or
games were
losing.
cool. There's like
That's
what
fun.
do you do when we're just talking though?
Yeah.
I mean, we would have to almost do a game like a quick game of some sort, you know?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but
All right, guys. I gotta go. It's been real.
sorry we didn't play a game. That sounded a lot of fun, dude.
I know. Yeah. No, it's all good. Eric kind of ditched us, so
Yeah.
you'll get that when you're married. I sent you the bio, dude. Everyone that was here live, thank you so much.
Really quick, Coulter, I just want to double check that your clip's in here. Just so I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
stranded.
Imagine.
Podcast. All right. Got it.
Is it in there?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
Lingo. Bye,
Thanks again.
Cybot. Thank you,
See ya,
guys.
Jelly.
See you,
Thanks,
Jelly.
everybody. All right. Bye.